Okay, hello everyone. Welcome back to Dr. Jin's channel. If you're a new one, I want to let you know that our channel focuses on the major concepts related to the physiology and medicine. Today we talk about some very important concepts regarding to the stimulants and inhibitor of gastric acid secretion. Okay, so let's see the figure first. Let's see this one. The left side, we show you the auxin gland. In the previous slides, in the previous video, I also show you the basic concept of auxin gland. Actually, auxin gland is a gland which secretes acid, and it locates on the fundus and the body. Actually, it's involved in the 80% of the stomach. And also we have another gland we call it thyroid gland. Thyroid gland actually did not secrete acid, but it secreted one of the very famous GI hormone we call gastrin. Okay, now let's show you the cell types related to the gastric acid secretion in the auxin gland. Auxin actually means acid. So you will see the first type of the cell we call parietal cells. The parietal cells is acid producing cells. See here, this is the green one. Okay. Now we will see the second cell type. You see, this is the cell type we call it ECL cells. ECL means enterochromophone-like cells. This cell actually is secreted one stimulant of gastric acid secretion. We call it histamine. ECL cells secrete histamine, and histamine will secrete into the intercellular space, and it will move to the parietal cell, bind on the receptors of parietal cells to stimulate acid secretion. Okay, first remember one kind of the cell which is important for gastric acid secretion, ECL cells. ECL cells. Okay, next we see this one, the yellow cells. These yellow cells, see, they have long processes. It looks like a contact. I don't think it's really directly contact with ECL cells, but it's very, very close to the ECL cells. We call this cell name D cells. Actually, these cells secrete one kind of agent which inhibit, remember, inhibit gastric acid secretion. We call it somatostatin. Okay, now let's move to the parietal gland. In the parietal gland, I mentioned again, this parietal gland did not secrete acid, but it secreted one kind of the hormone. We call it G cell released gastrin. In addition to gastrin, we also can see the D cell. D cell actually secreted the somatostatin. Okay, we also can see D cell. Actually, the both auxin gland or parietal gland both secrete the somatostatin from the D cell. Okay, now we need to think about it. Why the D cell is secreted from throughout the gastric mucosa? So it looks like a D cell and the secretion of somatostatin is very important to modulate the gastric acid secretion. Is it right? Yes. You remember on the previous slides, previous video, I show you a figure, the secreted rate of hydrogen ion. When you eat food, the secretion of the acid will increase. And at the same point, the secretion rate will decrease. So actually, somatostatin actually is involved in this kind of inhibitory mechanism related to the gastric acid secretion. Okay, thank you so much for listening, and see you next time.